the second Levathia Bound devlog. First, we'll look at a little bit of what I'm working on now, music. Then we'll step back to a fun little bit of tech, my screen space effects. Finally, I'll show off a boss I finished a few days ago, the coal sprite. As for music, I've been working on both the main menu theme and the theme you'll hear when you enter the castle. Here's a little sample of them. Menu theme first. You can find the full-length tracks on my SoundCloud, linked below. I also tweeted them earlier in the week, so be sure to follow me on Twitter for more updates. The main menu theme, Out on the Sky, will go along with a small title sequence before the main menu. I don't know when I'll get to that, but I'll be sure to show it here when I do. The other theme is called Alone at the Throne. I'll be working on more of these pieces throughout development, though I don't entirely have a plan set for music yet. How many, when I'm going to get to them. I'd like to do a boss theme soon, so watch out for that. But I'll let you know when I do. Anyway, on to our technical bit. I have a few basic screen space effects I can use in Levathia Bound. For the devlog, when I say screen space effect, I mean something that happens in this shader here that draws the texture I render the game to the screen. One is this wave that travels radially out from a point. I intend to use it for emphasis. It's inspired by an effect I first seen in Celeste. It's a bit weird. It uses this function to calculate pixel displacement, which is always running. It's just that the time is kept at 0 most of the time. Another effect is this wave through the entire screen, moving vertically. I intend to use this for a hazy area coming up in the game, though I don't have any of it ready to show in this devlog. Maybe soon. It's pretty simple. It just runs through the sine function going all the way up the screen. Again, it's there all the time. You can turn it up and down. Next, I have my screen shake in here. It's a bit weird. Usually screen shake is done by moving a camera, but I had a few issues with that. Due to the way rooms are handled, especially with parallax backgrounds, it's a bit annoying to ensure rooms line up perfectly. And annoying to have the renderers enabled all the time, just for screen shake. I also couldn't rely on the background, because the real background is this cloud thing, which is used in some rooms as they look through the windows kind of thing. It definitely would not look right if it showed on the side during screen shake, like this. So, instead of moving the camera, I moved the texture coordinates right in here, with either the mirror or clamp mode set on the screen texture. And it looks great. It might show on extremely large shakes, but I don't have those. And I'm pretty happy with this little fix. I was actually really surprised when I first did this. It looks great. The movement of the screen shake itself is nothing fancy. It's based off a talk given at GDC by a man named Squirrel. I'll post it in the description. Would really recommend watching it. One thing to note, I do use Perlin noise for the shaking. It keeps it coherent and nice. And of course, I have a slider value to turn it off. Letting people turn off screen shake helps all kinds of people, so why not? All in all, I'm really happy with these effects. Finally, we'll get to Levathia's newest boss, the coal sprite. This is kind of a middle early game boss that may or may not have a bit of a trek to find. He should pose a nice challenge to players who reach him early, a nice step up from prior bosses. He doesn't have any sounds yet. I have a very large batch of sounds gonna get in the game pretty soon. I'll update you guys when that happens. And what I've been showing here is only his first phase. You'll have to play the game later this year if you want to see more. As always, all code is in the description. And if you want to stay updated on Levathia Bound's development, follow me here on Twitter or now on SoundCloud.